There is no back more familiar with the end zone than Michigan's Blake Corum, and in a class without a consensus RB1, the former Wolverine is battling to be the first off the board. We'll take a closer look at him on today's 2-minute drill. As simple as it may sound, Corum is phenomenal at adjusting his runs in order to position himself behind his blockers and use them to open up lanes on his carries. With his smooth feet, Corum is natural at making a cut and using his vision to read the defense to find where to attack in order to be effective with the ball in his hands. Whether it's between the tackles or cutting outside, Corum sees it all and anticipates well, making him extremely dependable as a ball carrier. Corum had a meniscus repair surgery following the 2022 season that held him out for 6 months of action in the offseason and likely had his full recovery timetable overlap into the season, if not for all of it. So despite not being as quick as he was last year, he'll likely regenerate some of the explosion that he showcased in the past. Even without it though, Corum is a full-on churner of yards, constantly getting his head down between the tackles. He's a steady back, bound to get you quality gains and reliably move the sticks as needed. And these traits all come together to make Corum a fantastic short yardage back who is routinely finding ways to produce at the goal line. His compact 5'7", 219-pound frame gives him a nice low center of gravity that helps him bowling ball into the end zone as needed. For concerns with Corum, he may not have the big splash play ability of other backs, which can get him overlooked by some who are trying to find bigger playmakers. Additionally, he doesn't offer much as a 3-down back, with his struggles blocking and never really producing as a receiver while at Michigan. He'll likely have to split his backfield at the next level, and that can also hurt his value. For a pro comparison, I think Corum will have a similar style of play and career to David Montgomery of the Detroit Lions. Montgomery has been a bruiser in the NFL, efficiently finding his way attacking between the tackles. While there was hope that he'd expand into a bigger role when he was first with the Bears, he's found success getting to take a bulk of carries and wear down the defense for Detroit. For Corum, while he may not be a guy who gets a bell cow role at the next level, he's still going to be very dependable, and that value shouldn't be overlooked. As far as draft range, I have a hard time seeing Corum get out in the second round, and wouldn't be surprised if he gets taken as early as the Chargers at 37 to team up with his old head coach, Jim Harbaugh. The NFL has routinely been higher on running backs than the media perceives them to be, and I bet there's a lot of supporters of Blake Corum. And that's the 2-minute drill.